Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas being joined here with Jarrett Hurd, who is in a very important unification fight this Saturday, fighting erislandy Lara at the Hard Rock in Las Vegas. You have some good juju here in Vegas. Your first time over here, you splashed onto the scene in your fight with Deloach, so that must be a good feeling knowing that you've had a good result here and you have good energy here in Vegas.
Yeah, man. My first fight here was Frank Galarza, you know.
Excuse me, I said Deloach. Galarza, that's what I meant.
Frank Galarza, yeah. No one knew me, you know. It was my first time on television. I got the call and I came out here and I was the underdog and no one really knew who I was. This time around, you know, I'm the IBF champion. And, you know, Las Vegas always treated me well. They love me. And I can't wait to go out there Saturday night and put on a great show.
So the back and forth that happened at the press conference, it got me super hyped now to see the fight. What'd you make of your team, his team, and all that back and forth?
Well, you know, everything was cool leading up to this press conference, and but at the end of the day, you know, I always had something personal with Lara. Like I said, he had a few things to say. We know when I won the title, you know, I don't let anything get under my skin, but that's in the back of my mind. You know, somebody got to pay for that. And at the end of the day, you know, we're not this type of team that goes back and forth. But if it come to us, man, you know, we're ready for whatever. And at the end of the day, that's what happened. And I just can't wait, man. It got me excited too.
What was he saying that made it personal?
You know, he was saying things like typical DC clown, and I live with my mother, and he was like, man, get this kid a payday so I can move him up out his mom's house, you know, calling me a bitch, you know, yeah, lose my title first fight, you know, things like that, just treat me constantly, man, and I was like, you don't get your time, and, you know, he just continued to do it, so, you know, at the end of the day, it's a fight I always wanted, and, you know, we got it there.
Looking at you as a fighter, I told another one of my media friends, I'm like, man, Hurd is like the Terminator, because you just keep coming forward. In the Terminator movies, you throw grenades at him, bullets, and it ding ding, it just bounce off, and you just keep coming and coming and coming. Your pressure style, I think it might be a really big problem for Lara at this stage of his career. Do you see it that way, that he's at a point now where he's a little older, a little bit more damage, and you're younger, and your pressure's really going to break him down?
Of course, man. You know, the pressure is going to be the main key. He had problems with all pressure fighters. He had a loss to Paul Williams, which is a tall pressure fighter. Canelo, who also pressured him, and with Angulo, who had his toughest fight with. And at the end of the day, we're going to provide pressure, but it's going to be smart pressure. You know, it's a difference when you get in the ring with Jarrett Hurd. It's a different experience, man. You know, he's going to feel my size, he's going to feel my power, and I'm the taller, longer fighter, so him staying on the outside is going to be a challenge also. So at the end of the day, I have no words Saturday night.
Do you expect a fight where you might be a little behind in the cards, but overall you're going to be doing the more damage and it's going to really come to a climax, those last 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds?
Yeah, it could go that way. You know, we kind of expecting that. He's I would say he's a sharper fighter, and while both guys are fresh, he should be, you know, a little more sharper than me. But as the fight go down anywhere down, that's when fatigue started to show, and that's when I'll pick up.
In terms of him as a fighter, how big of a challenge is that style? Is it something that is a big challenge, or it's something that you've seen before and you're not too worried?
It's definitely something we've seen before. The one thing that Lara has, he has great discipline. So whatever is his game plan, he sticks to it no matter if he's up on the cards, no matter if he's winning the fight decisively. He's going to stick to the game plan. He's never going to switch it up. And, you know, it's hard to break a fighter's discipline when they're like that. But at the end of the day, we got a game plan also. If plan A ain't working, we'll go to plan B. Plan B ain't working, we're going all the way down to Z. So at the end of the day, we're going to come out with something that's going to get us the victory that night.
Seeing the headband here, any like martial arts influence at all or anything like that, or you just like the headband, you start rocking headbands?
Just the headbands, you know, just to show the name Team Swift, and you know, it stands out. Everyone loves the logo, and you know, we got them coming on sale soon.
In terms of the future, I know they mentioned Charlo in the press conference as a potential fight for you. That's something that you want, and you're saying he's actually an easier fight you feel than Lara. Why do you feel that way?
I don't think Jamel was more technical than Lara, and you know, I feel those are the fighters I had trouble with most. You know, technical fighters in the beginning. One thing Jamel does has power, and but as far as technical wise, I think I've seen his style a lot. You know, he kind of reminds me of a fighter like Frank Galarza or Oscar Leader, where he's not as technical, and he doesn't use his legs a lot. He like to stand there, and that's the type of guy that I like to fight too, you know, a guy that wants to stand toe to toe. So at the end of the day, I don't think he's a more difficult fight than any other guy I fought, but you know, he can't be doubted though.
So this is the fight then, the legacy building fight for you to have not only on your resume, but to say, you know what, I got Lara, the most difficult guy in the division. Now it's time to start building my legacy.
Right, exactly. For me, I feel like Lara'S the most difficult guy. You know, some may say Charlo is, but I feel like Lara'S the most difficult guy. And a win over him is going to put me at #1. And I'm not stopping there, man. I'm going to be the greatest. And I like everyone can see now that it's only my second title defense, and I'm already going for unification. I'm ready for it all, you know. My confidence is skyrocketing right now. I feel like right now I'm the best in my career, and it's my time right now.
All right, Jarrett, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. This man right here, this weekend, unification against erislandy. Lara, Swift, Jarrett Hurd.